Hello. Welcome to part 175 of our Bedrock Survival series. Happy Sunday. Try to get comfortable here. My blankie. Alright, that'll have to do, I guess. I have some nice coffee here. I love coffee. It goes down so easy in the morning. I have decaf, but it still goes down so easy. I only have hot coffee. Yummy, 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 yummy. That reminds me of this. Oh, right, I worked on this room last night. Beautiful, beautiful room. That reminds me of this trend on TikTok with AI, where you have this woman, for some reason, who is a mascot of all these different tactile scenarios involving food and clothes and beds and stuff. But she'll be in a situation, she'll be put in a situation based on the prompts where she's wearing all different kinds of hats or all different kinds of beds. So there's like a bed of thorns, a water bed, honey bed, cloud bed, you know, all this stuff. And in the case of the clothes or the hair, the wig she gets, there could be like flower hair or licorice hair or gold hair, and she reacts differently to each one. But typically the format of her reaction is her saying "Youppi, ay 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 ay, youppi." It's so funny. Because I think the person doing it is of some sort of origin where that's an exclamation of joy or some sort of expression in their language. Or maybe it's English and the AI just doesn't understand how to do it in proper English, which is funny. Oh, I don't want to eat all these apples. I don't want to eat all these apples. I think what I did for these big parts was I used oak fence. And for the sides, I'm pretty sure I did oak trap doors. Oak trap door. I'd like you to produce me some beans. I'd like you to produce me some carrots. I'd like you to produce me some asparagus. I'd like you to produce me some spinach. I'd like you to produce me some potatoes. Okay. Hello? Hello? Is this gonna let me actually do this? Okay. The evidence. Oh, and he's right there. Yep. Whatcha? Is getting struck point blank. Turns around. The evidence. Gotta get my priorities straight. Alright, that's a good amount. I'll be right back. Axe. I don't... Well, it's 1, 2, 3... I'm not gonna have enough. It's alright. Not even close. Now, in the case of the one over there, did I fill in this part? Or... I just feel like I don't want all of this to be oak fence. I want the end of it to be like it's open to the world. And the sides are more closed. No, no, no. Oh, I hated every second of that. Nari. Let me get back my axe immediately so it doesn't despawn. Things take a while to despawn items in Minecraft. It's pretty forgiving in that regard, but it will despawn eventually. Eventually. I'm actually going to use I don't really... I just certainly don't need the bow, but I'm actually going to use this right now. In my grounds. My little grounds that I have. I want the concentration of the flowers more out here, if I can manage it. And I want it sort of open here. I have no idea what these flowers do. Maybe they're poisonous or something, I don't know. Youpee! 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 Okay. Oh, wow. I like the look of that, of the trapdoors there. Because you could tell this is so spacious. That room is huge. I love it. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, I have my axe. Oh, I can make more trapdoors. I most certainly can. Oh, I didn't realize I had no more stacks. Okay. I did. Me when I stutter aggressively for no reason. Sorry, that's not nice. It's not nice to myself. I don't need to do all that. Oh, okay. I think this can be closed too, actually. We'll see how I feel. I already closed the wall nearest that area for privacy, obviously. But we'll see how I feel about this side. For now, I'll just close it. If I want to change it later, I can. But I want to just close this in for now and complete this room so I feel safe when I'm in here. Bye-bye forever. And now for this part. I start at the top so it's easier. Just get that out of the way so I can work down on my feet. And we're all good. Eh. Yay. This is beautiful. I'd love to have like a chandelier here or something. This is very nice. We're so far away from the window though. It's okay. It's still a gorgeous room. I love it. Beautiful. I can sleep here. Yay. Sometime very soon, I will be going on an expedition, like I said in an earlier stream. Meaning a stream previous to this one. Recent. An expedition where I can find another village in another cardinal direction from the one I already found. And get a new iron system going with less villagers that I know won't crap out on me. Because it was the amount of entities, sadly, that did it. Kinda bullshit, honestly. I guess while I'm here, I could put doors here. For interior doors, I typically like to reverse it, because technically we are on the outside of the bedroom, which means it should look like this. Outside of the bedroom should look like what it looks like from the outside of the house, in my opinion. Do you like the new digs? And are you gonna take a block from somewhere? No! Did he actually do it? Don't take blocks from here. This is a very delicate area. I designed it specifically with the terrain in mind. Don't take blocks from here, please. This house is beautiful. And it is huge, but it's not so large that you get lost in it, you know? It's comfortable, even though it's big. I would like to finish this room if I can. This room will be finished when I figure out what I'm doing here, I think. I think it wouldn't be bad to turn this into a terrace. I'm just thinking of what I would then do. And then I have two terraces out here, one over here and one over here. That's cray. I just don't want to miss out on a nice view up here. I feel like we need to turn this into a terrace. If I don't like it, I can always change it. But the terrace, the sky terrace, is actually the only way for me to capitalize on there being a full view here, because the only other alternative is drawing a roof from here around to here, and I'd be missing out on like 30% of the view and the part that's most important, which is eye level. So I think the terrace is actually our only realistic choice here. Which is interesting because it makes this sort of like an indoor-outdoor thing. Let me just get some wood. I will need to get some real food soon. We'll also need to get some iron soon. I mean some emeralds for my next axe. For my next axe. That's cute. What I'm gonna do is use this for sticks first, and use whatever I have left on that part of the house that I was just working on, the third story common area. But I need the axe first, because what I don't want to do is have to mine wood with a wood axe. I don't even want to do that once. It would only take a few minutes. You know, I could just go to that spruce tree over there, all the way over there. But it's just agonizing, you know? When you're used to diamond, ooh. So I'm gonna get a healthy amount of wood here. to take my vitamin D. That was my vitamin D alarm. Yep, I have a vitamin D alarm. I'll take it in a bit. I forgot to take it with breakfast this morning. Okay, so I am gonna... There's so much extra stuff. Ow. At some point I need to clean this out. I do see things straight away that are not valuable. I don't need a single chain. I don't need a smithing. I don't need an extra smithing table. I should just put that down somewhere in this house. Stuff like the redstone dust and the glowstone are very, very valuable. I'll take the cookies. I didn't realize I had that many cookies. Damn. That's great, actually, because now I don't have to spend any of my sticks on food. I always have a couple leads. We just change that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I need a trident that is about to break. I don't think I need that. And I don't think I need this. Blinds are useful because they can grow. So it's always good to have those. Okay, so let me get rid of this. And this. I will have a good amount of sticks very shortly. I don't need the extra 3 there. And I'll store this as well. I'll take these. Nope. I certainly don't need this trident if I have... Yeah, I'll get rid of it. And I don't really need the unbreaking bow either. And I don't need this one. It has cool enchantments, but I really don't need it. I don't need the poppy. I need the wheat there. I don't think I need the stone fences at this time. I don't think I need the stone. I could get these things very easily. I have a book. Probably don't need that. I like the orange tulips, that's why I have them here. I have 52 apples. I will keep a stack of apples. They're good to have if you need to like feed a horse or something. I don't think I need the smooth stone. I can make this stuff anytime. I save the mushrooms because the mushrooms are a little harder to come by. I picked them up from a farther biome. By puppies. My trident, return to the sea. Don't need the stone. I don't need the smooth stone. And you know what else I don't need? I don't need this axe, but I'll toss it when I'm sure I have my replacement axe. Instead of tossing it now. I should really do what I talked about earlier in an earlier stream, with having actually the Adam and Eve villagers be the valuable tradesmen, because they'll never despawn and they'll never be harmed. My most valuable tradesmen are part of the general population. And zombies can spawn in here. Despite the huge amount of light, it's really stupid. Hold on, I actually just want to make sure the stream is okay. I didn't check earlier. Alright, seems fine. Alright. Oh, I want to put some slabs in here. Let me fully fill this row so that they're easier to spot. I don't need the raw salmon, per se. Whatever. Okay. That car zooming in the distance reminded me of a cheap sound effect in a PSP racing game that I had. Oh my god, those PSP racing games. I took them so seriously. I just liked the idea of being able to go vast distances. That was new to me as a handheld console gamer. Because first it was Game Boy and then DS and then PSP. And then I got the larger consoles, like PS3, Wii, PS2. I will have just enough for the next axe. Thank you, sir, for presenting your family jewels. Why do I have 3? I don't understand why I have 3 if I don't have 3 of the necessary job blocks. Alright, who here? Do you have your axe for me? You do not. And you? Okay, so you though. Where's the 18 guy? I know one of them has the 18 axe. I'd really rather not spend an extra 3 emeralds if I can avoid it. This is the shovel guy. You! Thank you. He's confused. He thinks his job blocks are up here because they're in a similar position below. It's stupid. The game is stupid as hell. Anyways. I have an axe. I'll be able to finish that common area with the remaining wood, which was the plan that I established before I came over here. It's interesting. This will certainly be filled. This was contributing to why it seemed disjointed. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. It's not that big of a deal, it's just annoying. That's why we got the replacement. Okay. I do need sticks, so I will turn these into sticks. Okay, it's already looking cleaner. See that? Already looking better. That was part of the issue. There was too much exposed. This will be open. This will be very nice open. And at the very minimum, oh right, I can actually just do one of these. 2 sets of 3. That's very nice. I wish I had the glass door resource pack, but it's okay. It's the best I can do. Unless I wanted to do one little cubby hole of doors and the rest oak fence. That doesn't seem right to me. Do I have enough fence? I do not. I'll go ahead and make more. Not using too much though, because I might need those logs to just put some finishing touches on that. Okay. I don't have the necessary sticks, but I'll get enough to be able to finish that wall. Always start at the top to make our jobs easier. Oh, I won't have enough. I had a feeling because it was like double the height of that other space. Okay. I will take another stack of 6. Well, not another stack. I will take another 16. Oh, these need to be sticks for sure. Yeah. And then it's okay. I need them anyways. Okay. Beautiful. I think it would be nice to have those, well, you can't really tell. This is so busy you can't really tell that there's fence on the other side. But before I do that, I'm probably going to want to fill this in first. Maybe we'll have enough, maybe we won't. We're not going to. But at least I got the top started. It is going to annoy me quite a bit if those are not finished. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. I'll sleep in my nice, safe bedroom first. Funny how I just designated that spot right in the center of the square for that's very disruptive. Anyways, it's funny how I just designated that spot and it hasn't changed since. Oh, I see. I was wondering how they find their way up to me, because this floor is completely invisible to them. So they see me, they spot me, and then they trace the path to me. That's the disadvantage of slabs, but they're much prettier. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me with that? When the house is closed, this won't be an issue, but it's a disadvantage for sure. But it's not my fault. Minecraft is just stupid, okay? It shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't be able to see through solid wood. Maybe wood with slots in it, but not solid wood. That's dumb. I've been building on slabs for years because they're more attractive. And over here, I think I shall do the same thing. I think I like the idea of this piece being open. It's cute, you know, it's cute. And I shall add more doors here. I have no more wood, but so many doors here. I don't really like how these are different, so I may need to ditch that convention with the doors being inverted on the bedrooms, because I just don't like them, some being indented and some not. They look better like this, but for that reason alone, I'm just gonna do it this way. Yay, so now I have another beautiful bedroom. This bedroom is actually more idyllic than the giant sprawling one beneath it. It's just beautiful, you know? I'll take a peek at the house now that I've poked in some more updates. Just making sure no one followed me. Looks like no one is out here. Beautiful. And this little area that will be a window above the door to one of the two sky terraces, the first one on the 3rd floor, that'll look very nice too when it's done. If I wanted to, I could box out this entire piece, just 2 blocks, just to make a little bit more interest right here, because the wall of this is flush with the wall of this. So because there's so much texture, you can't really tell. It works anyway, but that's the only thing I would consider doing there. Which would then give me an excuse to box out like 66% of this long wall here. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Overall, super pleased. I'm done for now. I will be back on later. Bye-bye.